Alrighty. Welcome back. Doing a little course review here, Apache Springs Golf Club. Not in 2K23, I realize, as I've already posted this on YouTube, but it's 2K21. Going back to the last game, which is very exciting. But yeah, checking out Apache Springs Golf Club. It's got almost 3,500 plays already and 4.5 stars on the rating. So yeah, that's pretty sweet, all things considered. We're flying blind into this. I have not warmed up. It's a bit of a bold strategy, but we'll see what we can do here. And I'm not looking at my screen. We're just picking a random pin, that one. And hey, number 3 from the tips. And let's begin. Yeah, I haven't played 2K21 in a couple of weeks, but I always remember this game being easier than 2K23 has been. Maybe this is just my kind of hot take of the day, but 2K23 a little more gameplay focused. I think it's a little more challenging than 2K21 was. Just swing mechanics wise, I think it's a little more dynamic. It reads fasts and slows a lot more consistently, whereas 21 more than anything just kind of keeps the swing tempo just about the same for everything. So which isn't necessarily a bad thing, and it just means that scoring in this game is a lot easier than other games, but that's okay. So let's take a look here. So we are at Apache Springs Golf Club. This is designed by, let me check it out here, Rick, right? Rick Manchester. Yeah, it is Rick Manchester. Posted this in the TGC Tours message board, so we're here checking that out for him. First hole already nice, gratuitous fairways here. We like that. No complaint. Let's do some sketchy camera work here and see if we can check out the local areas here. Nice little clubhouse. Good little fountain work here. Got a nice little brick pathway. And a really cool view from the pro shop down into the valley there. That's actually beautiful. That'd be a great place to have a beer or 6 after a round of golf. Got a little boat. Couple of boats out there on the pond lake. That's a lake. Oh, we got some helipads out here. Very C-suite of you, sir. Got what I'm assuming is the resort here. Little swimming pool action. Nicely manicured back lawn. Apologies in advance. Working off a little bit of a cold. Was out in Ann Arbor, Michigan over the weekend for Michigan against Illinois college football as a photographer for the Big Ten and the University of Illinois, which was a 2-point loss, sadly, for my Illini in that one, but caught a cold in Michigan, unfortunately. So that we're working through that. Let's see, what do we got back in here? Let's see if we can work our way back this way. Through the trees here, got like a starter's hut, or like the pro shop, maybe is what it looks like, possibly. It's like where you go to check in for your round of golf, and then you've got the first tee right there, which is pretty cool. Oh, here, look, you got a neat little, is that, I'm assuming, driving range, right? And a little chipping practice area over here too. Nope, that's probably the 18th hole, if I had to guess. Coming back that way, could be the 9th. Neat little drive in here. Kind of around down the road, if you will. Running alongside the 18th hole, though, got to look out for some wayward tee shots. I'm sure that would smoke a couple of cars if they were driving to and from the property there, but that's all right. I got to go all the way back. Make everybody sick here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I get a little plane flying over there, too. Good stuff. All right, first hole. I like it so far. Got a nice little planting here. Tons of elevation change, which is pretty spectacular. This is a par 4. And I'm assuming conditions are going to be a little more firm, so we're going to lay off the driver for now. Not a great first swing, but hey, the ball's in the fairway. We're all right. We're just getting warmed up.
Setting up here from above the green.
Just like in real life. Let's see here. Nice big green here. I like that. Got some neat little contours here, too, or some neat little areas of design. First thing we're noticing here, so this bunker, which we can obviously check this out as the round goes along, but the bunker placement's perfect. I have no complaints with where it is. It just looks like it needs just a little more sculpting, kind of like, whoops, like this finger right in here, using like a landscape raise tool and just either bump this up or actually shape it down. I mean, it looks like you've done it a little bit here, but it doesn't quite translate well to video games if it's just about 1 foot. I typically go like 2 to 3 feet. And in the newer games too, I've actually got a little more aggressive just because the hills don't tend to show up. And out of that, I see that arrow's moving. There is a hill there. It's just not very pronounced. It looks very flat. Because I know the bunker's lowered, which I have no complaints with that, but maybe build up this front lip a little bit more to make the bunker lip a little more pronounced. It'll give it more of a look going into the green. Which is the other piece of feedback, at least to start. I love that this is a downhill shot, but I don't love that I can't see the green from the landing area here in the middle of the fairway. I don't know if this is flat going to the wall here, or to the little lip, or if that's slightly uphill from where that creek is or that little ditch is. But being able to see the green on this second shot would really open up a really cool view and really start your course off with a bang. So I have no problems with the green itself. The green's great, actually. Your contours are fine. I say that before I hit my golf shot. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, God.
Looks like this one's going
it's a fast hit the hill and kick back right. Hey, look at that. We're putting.
Right, let's pop this in. Birdie pop.
Yeah, the green itself I have no complaints with. Your contours are very subtle, at least so far. But, yeah, just using that sculpting tool to bring up that bunker a little bit, at least the front lip, if anything, and then trying to flatten the edge of the landing area just so you get a good view of the green as you're hitting into it with your second shot would really open up that vista and make that first approach shot of the round really pop. But a good opener. I'm really, really, really glad you have wider fairways here. It makes the golf course very playable. This is outstanding. Down in here, it looks awful, which that might be out of bounds. It is out of bounds. Well played. Yeah, a little in-course OB. So yeah, that's kind of scary. We got a little cape adjacent hole here.
Just a pure swing.
As we'll find the fairway here with this, I'm assuming. Perfect. Yeah, your rock work there is great. These two bunkers here, and actually the bunkers here as well. Maybe this is just me. Whoops. Maybe this is just me. Fairway bunkers in this game are really, really, really hard to do. Just because this is my personal preference. This isn't right or wrong or anything else. This is just kind of my personal preference. I don't like the way this looks. It also looks like the sculpting here is a little funky, like you've got some of these weird kind of ripples and ridges. What I will do, and what I did with like Scott Hill links, was put either light rough or a slight heavy rough ring around the outside of this bunker. And that's just to differ it from the fairway texture that's on the golf course compared to the rough texture of the golf course. And then what that also does is it allows you to kind of flatten out the bunker itself and then use the rough as the incline of this slope. Because I can see here that you've clearly used this landscape tool to kind of sculpt out the edges of these traps. which is good and that's important. It just kind of loses its luster when I'm looking at it from this angle. Again, just a differing of texture, whether it's the heavy rough or a light rough or something of that nature. That would be the only thing I would do. And even with these greenside bunkers too, like you can see here, this is kind of almost a bulge out, like a reverse bunker hill, like almost a mound. I would flatten out kind of this middle part, and then this part I like being uphill, but instead of it being concave, where it's kind of bowed out, I would make it convex. Maybe I have that backwards, and have that lip slanting up, as opposed to slanting outwards, instead of like bulging out. If that makes any sense. Again, think about just like a golf course you've seen in real life when you're doing bunkers like this. Because I love, you're absolutely getting the sculpting here with this bunker. Like you can see there's an elevation difference, which there wasn't one on the first hole. This is a lot better with this bunker lip being higher, and the lower part of the bunker here being lower. It's just trying to make sure that the entire trap is flat, or at least there's a part of the trap at the bottom that's flat that a mower could get to even out the surface. I always like to think, if you've seen some of the other review videos I've done, it's think about if a tractor could get on this thing, and mow the bottom of this, or at least rake the bottom of it to make it flat. But I love this green. I love that you've got, what, 1, 2, 3 little tiers here to the left, kind of this one here, there's one here. You could put a pin down in here if you really wanted to, in this little collection area here, and then obviously where we're at here for pin 3 today, which is all really good stuff. Let's see if we can execute. I like it.
Come on, be the right club.
One hop and stop. That'll work. Let's go.
Yeah,
we've got a relatively easy birdie here on 2.
All right, 3 feet to the cup.
Your planting in the background is outstanding.
That's perfection. Nice job.
Kind of that desert highlandsy kind of view. You've got that, got the forest aesthetic to it. Your rock work is outstanding. That tee shot was frickin' beautiful as heck.
Stick it nice and close to the pin.
Like all these grasses and stuff that you've put down in here is really nice. The water is outstanding as well. You've gotten that really nice. Again, your tree work here is fantastic. Really a big fan of that. Bridge. Let's see here. It's just me, but this looks weird. Because it's got the little, like, kind of bow in the middle. It's not a complete texture. It's also slanted from a high side to a low side, which I don't think a lot of bridges are built that way. I mean, there's some arched bridges that I know have that feel to it, but I don't know. Trying to eliminate that little dip in the middle of the bridge, which here, let's see if I can. Yeah, kind of like right there. You see how it kind of flattens out in the middle of the bridge? And I know you were going for that bridge texture, which may have matched the theme here, but it's a little on the tricky side with that bridge object. Bunker here looks better. Bunker here looks a lot better, actually. Yeah, see, like, this is better. Again, you've got a nice little flat spot here. Whoops. You got a nice little flat spot here. Let's see if I can do this. My camera work is crappy. I'm on a console, so I apologize. This part right here is nice and flat, and I think you did a really nice job here. Again, kind of these little fingers of the bunkers are nicely put together. I can see right here, like, that's flattened out, and it's all kind of sloping back towards the middle of the trap, which is nice. You've got these little fingers here, which you've sculpted out nicely. That's much better. I also really like how you've hidden the bunker short of the green here. Kind of a local knowledge play of, oh yeah, there's a bunker down there. You just don't know it until you're down there type of thing. I really like that. That's good stuff. Let's see if we can kind of downhill, maybe a little downwind, so we'll just take a full lob.
Swing.
Nope. And we've overcooked it. Into the bunker I talked about.
A little wayward on that approach.
That's going to be a tough shot.
And from the green side sand,
Same thing here. I would...
Nice
the back half of this bunker is sculpted nicely. I would maybe build up the front lip a little bit more. Just a little, not a lot. Just to kind of give a little more treacherousness, a little more danger to the shot. Treacherousness is not a word. Make the shot more treacherous. Let's see here. Potentially sketchy pin here. Again, I know the slope is very back to front here, but I wonder if this ball stops anywhere near the hole. Let's take a look.
Well,
it does. Okay.
out of the sand. We're on the green.
Yeah, I don't know about...
Up 6 feet from the cup.
I can't speak entirely to the TGC Tour rules because I'm not on the committee, but I'm pretty sure that would be an illegal pin because it's not a truly green 9-square pin. This bunker's nicely sculpted. It's a little funky here, though. Again, you got kind of this little uphill kind of weird spot, and there's no real flat bottom to it. It's more like a dune than it is a bunker. I'll also have to scold you a little bit because I know that is just a regularly used bunker brush that was not customized. It may have been resized a little bit, but if this was a tournament of design event, you would get negative marks on that. Oh God, I can't swing a golf club. Get right in the middle of that pond. That was dead in the air. Didn't feel any pain. Yeah, you'd get some demerits for that bunker in any contest. Interesting. Par 5. I like it though. I like what you're trying to do, or I like the strategy here. Again, risk hitting driver off the tee. Do what I did, and you end up being stupid.
Didn't sound like your purest of strokes.
Uh-oh. Maybe water to water. Big kick. There it is.
Oh no, water.
Love to see it.
And this is what your 5th shot.
Nice shot,
like,
dude. Okay. Yeah, I like green's fine. Big green here, big long green. Nice tiers, or nice amount of tiers, I should say. I'll throw in it again just one more time, kind of bunker sculpting the front of the slip. I would just build it up just a little bit more, just so you could see it. But that's the kind of the last thing I'll say about the bunkers for this. I don't want to bore you too much.
a little awkward on that swing.
Oh, jeez, we're just swinging fast today. Uh-oh.
That's all right.
Let's see, water to water to water. We've already lost a sleeve on this hole.
Yards or so to the pin.
That's not promising. All right, let's just try to hit the green. Like I said, let's just try and hit the green. That's like a tin cup moment. We'll go back and slower through. There it is.
Hopefully this will bounce to the left.
Look at that. We finally hit the shot.
Green with that one. Well done.
Give me another ball, Romes. I gotta watch that movie. It's been far too long since I've seen Tin Cup. It's definitely one of the best golf movies that exists. That's for sure. I like the boats on the lake too. Good little vibe there. It'd be a nice little
nicely played.
Nice little spot, little summer getaway or a little winter getaway since we're in the desert. I'm in Chicago, so get out of the Midwest winters and go enjoy some nice desert lake stuff. This is really cool too. Again, this nice little oasis spot. Your planting here is outstanding in front of these tee boxes. Normally, I'm a little bit of a stickler about just bland circular tee boxes, but you've planted and set these up very well to make it seem like kind of those desert golf courses, which I really love. I also love this big blowout step down bunker here on the right. That's a really cool looking trap. Excellent work there. Good Lord. Oh, hit that and kick way right. Ah, crap.
Unlucky. Setting up here. And
That's not unlucky, John. We just hit a bad golf shot. That's what we get. Let's see if we can be a hero. Thread this through the tree.
This one's going through some brush.
Nope, almost.
No, grab a new ball and take it from there.
Almost. Let's give ourselves a
this is your fourth
flatter lie. I need to stop hitting balls in the water. Aha! We have an illegal pin. So, in case you're aware, maybe not aware, we have there's a rule in the TGC Tours world where you need a 9-square grid of all green slopes in order for it to be a playable pin. And this, so you have this square right here is 1. This would be 2. So I'll actually go 3 across. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your horizontal lines obviously are in good shape, but the back to front slope, I'm pretty sure a ball is not going to stop there. I'm pretty sure everything is going to funnel down to right here unless I make this, which is a little bit tricky, but also would not pass in a course review setting.
Left of the pin. Well, I can't hit all the greens.
So let's take a look here. If we just
little chip onto the green,
chip this up here, this ball. Oh, it does stop.
Double.
At least right here. Let's see if we played it far enough. We didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, it does stop. All right.
And here's our
look at that. The lines, it still has to show green. The slope still has to show green on TGC. So, unfortunately, that again would still show up as an illegal.
Number 6.
What's it called? It would still show up as an illegal pin in a course review. So a heads up on that. All right, bridge work. Much better. I like this. This is really nicely done. Excellent work here. Yeah, Rick, you've nailed it here. I like it. It's good on both ends. And even this one, too, I know it slopes down a little bit more. But it doesn't look weird because these aren't... this bridge is not bowed at all. So it's not bowing to a point and then going down and back up and down and back up and down and back up. It's just going down, 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 down. The step down of each bridge object is very nicely done to this fairway. So that's excellent work. Major kudos to you. That is a diabolical bunker placement. How far is this hole? 365. Okay, this is outstanding. You've given me the very clear, here's the layup to the fat part of the fairway, or I can try to pump driver all the way up the hill, kind of ride the wind, and see if I can throw it up into that little channel where I have a look at the green. That is very well done, sir. Let's see if we can execute. Oh, it's a fast. Just cover the pond. Please, for the love of God. I can't keep losing balls. I'm gonna have to make a stop at the pro shop at the turn and buy more golf balls. Oofda. Tough look. Cool. Neat green. Like the rock work. The pond is also very nice as well. Again, kind of cutting off the blind shot. This bunker is good. I'm going, if you're really going to penalize somebody, put this thing all the way across this way. Finish it all the way on the short side here. Make it extra penalizing for players that come up short. Either you're in the trap or a little James Bond on the rocks, or off the rocks rather, or back into the pond. I'm in it for the schadenfreude. Put that bunker all the way around, from here all the way around to there. Might as well. Make the bastards pay for hitting a bad golf shot. I say as I hit another fast. Oh, God. Rocks? Nope, that's okay. We'll take it.
Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right.
Yeah, thanks, John. Appreciate the
shot.
Vote of confidence. I didn't miss John's commentary here for PGA2K23, but that's all right. Let's see if we can hit a shot here. It's kind of one hop and stop. That'll work. Take it. Looking at bogey.
Bogey putt.
Give a little extra against that slope. Buckets.
That'll go down.
Putter's hot. We at least have that going for us, which is nice.
And after that one, 9 over.
Everything else is a little rough, but you know, we're fine. Just don't make it 11 on a par 5. Dude, your planting is fantastic. Like, look at this. This is awesome. You got the big mountain in the background, the kind of mountain just before it, or the hillside, which is sculpted out really nicely. All these trees, these plants, you're awesome. Great stuff. What in the name of Medalist is going on here? Alrighty, so I get it. I understand what we're going for here. You could do... Let's see here. You could do this if you wanted, but don't... And I think you used the bunker brush instead of the bunker spline to get this. And what I would do to change that is I would use the bunker spline and make it more of a smooth edge, because the jaggediness on this side, I think, on both sides of the fairway, this is just personal opinion, I think it looks sloppy. But I get what you're going for here, kind of with the like sandy dunescape almost. Like a little desert wash, if you will. Oh, that's cool. Great look from the hotel back down there, back on top of the mountain there, too. Which, of course, we've hit it in the bunker. But, yeah, just cleaning up that line that borders the outside would be good. Like, this isn't as bad. Although, again, I'm pretty sure you use the brush tool as opposed to the spline tool, and that's why you get a lot of these little wavy gravies, which is difficult to sculpt. And I see you've done a lot of that, which is not bad. But again, like, this bunker right here is higher than the bottom of the bunker here. And that's not really how bunkers work in real life. A really good example, go watch the 2009 President's Cup that was at Royal Melbourne. You'll see Royal Melbourne Golf Club in Melbourne, Australia. What they do is the bottom of their bunkers are all flat. And the lip, that was almost a Saddam bunker to bunker. Anyways, back to Melbourne. So what Royal Melbourne does is the bottom of their bunkers are flat, and then or bowled to the bunkers are bowled down to roll to the kind of middle of the trap, and then the walls themselves are actually packed down with sand. And what they do to make it a playable surface is they rake just the flat part or the bottom part of the bunker, and they leave the walls of the bunker unraked but packed down very tightly. And what that does is the ball then bounces off the lip of the bunkers down into the middle of the traps, and that's where, you know, kind of the play of everything kind of collects, and then there's one way in, one way out. It's a very ergonomic way to take care of a golf course. It's easier to rake, all this other stuff. Anyways, think about that when you're doing bunker sculpting. Again, like this one here, where if you could flatten out like this part right here a little bit and make this all the same depth, or maybe it bowl down to this point and then reverse bowl this lip to join the bottom of the trap here, that's kind of the vibe that I would recommend or suggest when designing or sculpting a golf course. I like the 3 little pop bunkers past the green. I'd make them just a touch bigger, almost more inviting. Like, yeah, go ahead, hit it into here. I have got a bad case of the fasts, man. This is not great. Hit that wall and go in the pond, lake, what have you. Oh, it's out of bounds. Thank God.
Setting up for our 3rd shot.
Let's see here. I'm like trying for a slow. Maybe we're just playing a draw today. Maybe that's just the soup du jour. All right, I got my cat keeps jumping in my lap. She thinks it's dinner time. It's not. You still have an hour. You jerk. You took a dump on the floor earlier, which I hate to expose you in front of the internet, cat, but that's what happened. Set up our Christmas tree, had some Christmas presents laying in the back corner. Cat sneaks back there, takes a crap on the floor, which we had to clean up. So yeah, you're in trouble. She's trying to reconcile it by nuzzling my leg. It's not working.
Here comes a par 4.
Cat. Anyways, to the 9th. Oh, this is sweet. Okay. Big props for the aiming sign here. That's awesome. And again, Architecture 101. You've given us the landing area for the layup, and then given us the challenge of, all right, want to try to thread driver through all of this? Well, good. There's out of bounds left and there's out of bounds right. So go ahead and try to hit it there. The only thing I will say, though, is there not OB right of the green? Like, this is obviously all out of bounds, but if this goes down the thing, down into here, and that's not out of bounds, I mean, I can play it, but I can play it because it's a video game, but just keep an eye open on that for when you're scheduling OB. We're going to try to hit this off the hill and see if we can kick this down to the right. Oh, of course, as I say that, this is going to go left, isn't it? Oh, we got a good bounce. Keep going. Oh, we were so close. Hey, we're fine, though. That's no big deal. Again, demerits, that's a bunker brush, and there was one back here, too. I think that's a bunker brush. So, yeah, use those splines. Get creative. Get unique shapes. Or if you're going to use the brush tool, which is perfectly acceptable. It's not against the law to use the brush tool. But work on the sizing of them. On console, I'm on PlayStation, it's the triangle button, and you can work the X and Y axis to make it wider, thinner, or mess with some of the shapes and sizes. Go wild with it. Get as unique as you can. Because again, the more unique bunker shape you make, the better. It's more of a defining feature of your golf course, and definitely something that that people appreciate when looking for variety in a golf course. Well, the wheels have clearly fallen off as we hit 4 balls in the water on 4, but it's fine. We're good. We've just made it to the turn. We've had a couple of drinks. I've got a 6er. If I was 13 over through 9, I would have a just probably a 12-pack of beers and just be looking forward to enjoying the back 9, maybe hitting a couple of golf shots, but not really stressing over the rest of my round. We'd be having some fun. Again, upper lip on that bunker, good stuff, but again, flatten out the bottom if you can. We are playing a draw today, so we're going to aim right. Hey, look at that. It ain't pretty, but we'll take it.
Here's our second shot on the 10th.
That'll work, and then same thing here. We're just going to rip a 3-wood. Uh-oh. We perfect it.
Looks like this is heading for the rough.
Stay on the top tier, please. Okay, that's fine.
We're in the deep stuff.
Is that OB?
Here.
It is not OB. So again, heads up on that. Okay, bridge work. Let's take a look. I like the little walking path you've done there. That's very nicely done. And yeah, good stuff. Again, Nice bridge work. I love the use of the telephone poles as your supporting beams. That's really creative. Great, great, great work. That's good shit, Rick. That's, pardon my French, but that's fantastic. I love that. And a nice big green here as well. Again, some generic bunker shapes, but I'll leave you alone. I don't know if this is going to be enough. But what the hell, right? We didn't come all this way to Apache Highlands not to lay up. Oh, hit the bridge and get across.
Look out.
Yes! Sit. Oh, hell yeah, hit the green. Look at that's the shot of the day, potentially the shot of the year. Look at that. How about that? You know, I called it too. You got to call bank. It's totally legit. Oh, we got to make the putt now. That's a beautiful vista too. Again, your planting work on this golf course is outstanding. Major, major, major props to you on that, Rick. Good stuff.
Okay,
hey, we'll take a two-putt par from 80 feet or whatever that was after calling bank off the bridge, but we will take it.
Okay, so that'll keep you at 13 over for the
round. Alrighty, let's go to 11 here. Again, really nice fence work. Sculpting's great. Planting's great. Your water work is nicely done. I will get a little crabby. I can't show it really well, but the ridges here on the water, those little kind of ridge lines, I would try to smooth that out or put rocks there instead of doing what you did. I think it looks a little messier. Oh god, I hit it here, right where I hit it. I'll show you here in person as this ball gently lands in the pond. Or no, wait, no, we took 3 wood. We're good. It's a fairway. I don't know what I was talking about. These right here.
5 yards.
These little ridge lines. I would smooth this out more to get rid of that ribbed looking effect. Or put rocks in if you're looking to make it a little more rugged. I think that looks a little more messy. That's just my opinion. That's also an illegal pin. Note that, again, I'm playing pin number 3 on the game here.
Come on, heading for the green.
This could be good. Kick right and go in. The other right. Oh, God. Sit down.
Safely
okay.
on the green.
We're all right. Let's see here. Just a little left to right, and right to left at the hole. We're just going to slam it right up the hill.
Looking very
Bang!
Nice.
Oh!
Little too
Almost.
hard. Now you've got a 7-foot putt.
Oh, no, it kicked more further right. Oh, kicked more further right. That's bad English. Good Lord. Okay, let's go a little gentler. Do it.
Yikes. Right
okay, roll back in the hole. Damn it.
This one will be for double bogey.
That's a tough scene. I'm playing like crap, swinging like crap. I feel like crap, but, you know, hey, it's all good.
Sitting at 15 over for the round. Hole number 12.
Hole number 12. Ooh, white picket fence instead of that same fence that we had before. Don't know why you changed fence textures there, but that's okay. Little nitpicky things.
Oops, there's a shank.
Oh, how is that a fast? Oh, man.
We'll get through these branches eventually. Ouch.
That's not great. That's not what we were trying to do.
Green.
I like this green site, though. This is cool. I don't think this is going to be enough, but what the heck. Let's give it a ride.
Better swings.
Nope, we've hit it down in the crevasse.
Oh, man, that's wet.
That's what you get.
And this one's your 4th.
When you don't have a warm-up round. Whoopsies. Let's see if we can knock one in here. Kick left and go in. The other left. Yeah, it's okay. Again, excellent planting work, man.
Here comes a 9-foot putt.
That's the
Oh, it's
most
getting
tedious
there.
part about course design, and you've
Okay, well
absolutely
played.
knocked that out of the park. The aesthetic of this golf course, it's extremely immersive. It does feel like a desert
Sitting
islands
at
experience. Again,
16 over for the
I'm
round.
absolutely sold on
All right,
your
let's see what
planting
we can
work
do here
there.
on the 13th.
Cat, it's not dinner time yet. I know. Nobody feeds you, nobody loves you. You're depressed and lonely. Yes, I know. You go ahead, sulk in the corner. I'm almost done. Then I'll give the cat dinner here. Okay. Par 4. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Again, really neat little dog leg here. This would be kind of cool if you did some more rock. Oh, there's deer! Ah, hello, fellas. Look at this. If that's not frickin' beautiful, I don't know what is. Spotted deer. Good stuff. If you did like another rock kind of right down in here, almost like a little blowout bunker, this would be that'd be kind of cool. But like this is really, again, this is really, really, really well done. Like seriously, Rick, this is tremendous planting. The rock work. I love the addition of the deer for me as a win. I'm all in on it.
Beautiful swing.
We've got our first perfect drive of the day, I think. Maybe? Yes, sir.
Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin.
Perfect. All right, big uphill to this green. Yeah, so we're white picket fence over here, but this bridge texture, well, that's a new bridge texture than before as well, so... Again, just to try to unify it a little bit, if you can, use the same bridge, use the same fences, use the kind of the same everything, match your aesthetic to the rest of the golf course when possible.
Come on, get right.
Very nitpicky things, but things that would go against you in a judging competition.
And this one is for the bird.
This one's tough. You know what? We're not even going to flirt with this pin. We're just going to get it all the way up this hill. On that top ridge, that's fine.
That's tough.
And then just kick this in for par.
6 feet to go here. Looking good.
Not even mess with that slope.
Good job. That's dropping on in for par.
We will
16
take
over for
that.
the round. Bit of a long par 4 here.
Whoa.
Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure.
Big
so,
uphill
let's
shot
put it in
here.
the fairway and take it from there.
Kind of up over this wall. Where is the green? Interesting. Plus, we got like somebody's house up there. That'll be interesting. We'll go explore that when we get up there. But I'm starting to figure out the driver a little bit. Look out! I mean, you do pay another greens fee and go another 18 here if possible. All right, this is cool. I have no complaints with this rock work right here, short of the green. I know certain judges that have done other competitions would be very angry at you for doing that. I don't care. I also I'm a little conflicted because I love what you're doing with the green, but the green size is very uncharacteristic for the rest of the golf course. I'm not fully against it per se. Nice bunker sculpting here, by the way, too. Good stuff. I'm not against that totally, but maybe I would shrink it just a tiny little bit. I'm a little torn if you haven't figured that out. The idea is really, really, really good. And I'm going to try to use your little fairway run here. So if we do this, it's going to come up short. Also, one thing with what I just saw.
And this is your third shot.
You've got light rough here up near the green, and then just off the fairway, it goes right to the second cut. There is no light rough. So keep an eye open for that. Make sure that that's uniform across your golf course as well. This is just like, just get it started. And please stay on the top ridge or just go in. Whoa, don't cut away. There it goes. Whee! Hey, that's what you get for leaving it above
Sink
the hole.
this, you could save par.
But yeah, make sure that you're unifying either your cuts of light rough or your first cuts, because that looks sloppy up
Here's
there.
A 4-foot putt for us.
Oh God, what an awful putt.
All right, here we go.
Got me worked up about light rough and second cut rough, and I can't putt anymore. No, that's not your fault. I'm playing like a hack. Although I haven't played this game in a while, I haven't formatted my golf bag yet. I should do the fitting and make sure that my swing speed is dialed in on 2K21.
This one up on the 15th hole.
That's all my fault. This is fun. Again, pump driver, get it up over the hill, and you've got a chance to go up the screen in two. Otherwise, you leave it through 3-shotter. I like that.
Swinging like silk.
I really like that. That adds challenge to the part of this game that I think is the toughest part to add challenge to, if that makes sense. Also, I need to acknowledge the fact that when I look at this hole map right here, again, you've nailed the aesthetic of this golf course. Again, this kind of desert highlands vibe. You really did a nice job with that, Rick. I'm really enjoying the immersiveness of the golf course and the planting and the slopes and everything else. It's got, like, again, PGA West and Forest Highlands or Desert Highlands kind of all mixed into one. And I like it. That's good stuff. That might be too much. Kick right. And break right. Come on, baby. Hey, we'll take that.
And good luck here. 6 feet to go.
Let's see if we can brush this in for birdie. Let's go. I think that's our second birdie of the day. Look at that. Oh, crap. Are we on... we're on 80 watch. Or 90 watch right now. We're on breaking 90 watch right now. It's an 89 if we can bring it home. Same thing here. So, yep, generic bunker brush over there. Huge green. We've got what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tiers. And of course, this one not quite legal because this square right here has orange and yellow and shades of red in it. Again, something to keep in mind. I feel kind of bad nagging on it, but it's feedback. Oh, crap. Hit a rock. Oh.
That didn't hit the mark, did it?
That's what I get for being bad. Okay.
Shot on the 16th.
This is going to be tough. We are just going to have to flop this up here and hope and pray. 70, 77. Oh, that's fine. Stay on the green. That's okay. We got a putt for par.
Okay, and this one to save the hole.
We've got to look at it. That's got to snap right eventually. No? Yes? No? No? Yes?
That was going to be glorious, but it just didn't.
That thing barely moved.
Sorry about that.
Harumph!
And that will
Who would have thought? That's all right. Oh boy, we are on 90 watch here. This is tricky, but I think we can do it.
Number 17.
I think we can make birdie here somewhere. This will be all right. Okay. Another... God, I feel bad nitpicking. But, for your knowledge, this is weird. This very rarely happens. It only happens in places where golf shouldn't be a thing. You have the fairway down here, which is at its lowest point. Or at the lowest point of the... at the lowest point of the area elevation. But then, up here, this creek sits higher than the lowest point of the fairway. So if, I mean, I know we're talking Desert Highlands here, but if by chance it rains, this floods. So just keep that in mind. This would actually be perfect. This sculpt work right here, which I really like here, okay, so this is even weirder. So you've got the water texture here, which is good, but then it just kind of stops. You've actually got floating water right there. The invisible levitating water. I wouldn't even fill it with water. I would just leave it a dry creek bed. Kind of like this. Because, again, your planting and sculpting here is just out frickin' standing. I would make this just a dry creek bed and keep it, kind of keep it the same way, and then don't even bother with the water texture or the water additions up there. I know you're trying to make it penalizing and maybe feed up into this pond that's going to be further up, but you can close that pond off and make it a little more realistic as opposed to having this kind of pseudo creek that's got water texture that's floating in midair.
Hopefully this sticks to the fairway.
I was going to say, hopefully this stays short. I mean, we've hit this too far right. Oh, that's why you put water there.
All right, reload.
This jabronis like me hit it into it.
Okay, this is about 240 yards or so.
But yeah, then you could use like this, which is a neat pond. I kind of like the sculpt work that you've done here, these little ridges and lines and stuff. But you could block this off with like a little rock wall type of thing over here, and then make all of this a dry creek bed, or like a desert wash area, if that makes sense. That would be my 2 cents of a recommendation on how water works 101. Got a bad case of the fasts.
Left.
Just go in that bunker, right? There's a bunker over there? Nope. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, we're losing balls left and right. Oh, man. I think I may have to do a count.
Okay,
Have I lost a full...
distance twice.
We've definitely lost a full sleeve of balls here, but I don't think we've lost an entire box yet.
Fading this shot.
That's what we were trying to do. Your green complexes are very nice, by the way. Again, you've got a nice little difference of subtle break here compared to some of these more aggressive elevations and breaks that you've got, like this one near this hole. Snap left. Oh, just gotta make sure we're not putting pins in any illegal spots. But again, all in all, I think it's nicely done. Whoops.
Hole. My sympathies.
I was like, oh yeah, we'll save par. Like, oh no, I forgot I blew one into the water for an 8.
Let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th.
Maybe need to switch over to rookie mode in the future. Oh, this is the one with the road. Okay, so let's see. Where does this road go? Okay, right, so the road goes that way. Oh, is that just all cart paths that you've got? It stops. The road to nowhere stops at the 17th hole. Dun dun dun. Pretty sure that's a Johnny Cash song. I don't think it is, but that's okay. Neat little finisher here, though. Again, got the plane coming over the mountains. You got the hotel right there. Of course, now we hit a slow. But it's 3-wood, baby. We're finding the fairway.
And this is looking to be about 155 yards out.
Again, friendly reminder. Work on your bunkers, sculpting just a little bit here. Kind of build up these fingers. Round this green off and don't make these little ridges of putting green. It looks weird. It's kind of a pseudo like 1960s golf course architecture style a little bit, which is a little different, a little funkier. But on the same token, oh, we got some comments here. Hold on, let's see. Right, welcome to live chat. Yeah, yada yada yada. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I got that. Let's take a look. We're getting some chats in the YouTube thing here. Hold on. Let's see if it. It says top chat. I want live chat. We are getting some messages in chat. Oh, hey, look at that! And it's hot photos of my sister. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Anyways, back to bunker sculpting. You've got the wrong audience. This is golf course architecture YouTube live streaming. This isn't anything that people are looking for. Shout out to Rick and his photos of his hot sister. Again, friendly little reminder. We're going to flatten out the bottom of this bunker right here. where the ball is going to kind of collect to, and then sculpt up the edges of the trap to build up the lip of this trap. I mean, you can see shades of it from the from where the fairway is, which isn't a bad thing. But I want to see more of the lip of this trap, and then don't use the just generic brush tools. Use the spline. Make your own bunker shapes. You're creative. You're a golfer. You've seen your fair share of bunker shapes in your lifetime. Go wild. Take a look. Give it a try. You never know what you'll find, or you'll never know what you come up with. If you need inspiration, just spill a coffee on your on like a notepad, and then whatever the shape is that coffee stain makes, then make that your bunker shape.
Okay, here's our third shot. All right, here is a look.
All right, let's see if we can end with a par. Just off the left edge, a little more aggressive, slightly up the hill, break. Oh, it didn't break.
That's tough.
This course is awful. Your course sucks. No, your course does not suck. Your course was very enjoyable. Rick, you did just an absolutely tremendous job with the landscaping, with your planting, with your immersion. Again, this feels like it would be the Apache Springs Golf Club. And I'm assuming that's like Apache Springs Lake or something like that down at the bottom, which again is just awesome stuff. I really, really, really enjoyed that. Make sure that you're updating your bunker splines. Make sure that you're not using generic bunker shapes. Make sure that you're landscaping or flattening out, or sculpting, I should say, the bottoms of those traps to where golf balls kind of funnel into the bottom, and then build up the lip of the trap a little bit more. Along with that, make sure that your pins are all legal per TGC rules. Just so that, again, you're those 9 squares that we talked about, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a square. Make sure that they're all green and not orange or yellow, just to make it a little more fair for players, make it a little more realistic. But your water work was good. Your bridge work for the most part was good. Your planting was fantastic. Your rock work was really well done. Just kind of go through again. You can skip through some of the holes there. I rambled on a bunch and kind of, droned on about a bunch of other crap, but just keep a lot of that other stuff in mind when you're designing your next golf course, and that's really going to kind of clean things up and make sure that that design, or the course design with those fairways, kind of is a little more cleaner, a little more refined, just in case you choose to submit this to TGC Tours for competition play or for a design competition. But again, overall, good stuff. I really appreciate you listening to me if you're still watching this video, and can't wait to see what other courses you design in the future, Rick. So cheers, crack on, have a great rest of your day, and if I don't talk with you on the threads, have a happy Thanksgiving if you're in the United States. Cheers, sir.